took 3 random players from my Discord and put them to the test to see if they're as good as they think they are at Warzone. They need to complete 5 challenges by the end of the video, and if they pull it off, then they are certified valid teammates. But if they miss even 1, then they are trash. So let's see if they got what it takes. This is Ranked Exposed. All right, guys, let's get right into the action here. We have our boys Scythe, Doc, Jimmy, and Carnage, and we're not gonna waste any time. Just like in any other game, whether you're playing pubs or ranked, you absolutely are going to want to try and get your loadout down immediately. The boys are looting up pretty quickly right now. We almost have enough money. In trios, you're gonna need 12,500 so that you're able to get your loadout. They can start hunting teams. So we do have our money down now, and we're throwing it all into the buy station so we can get our loadout immediately. And this is one of the things that I'm going to say makes you a certified valid teammate, and that's number 1, is that is playing as a team and getting your loadout together quickly. Nobody wandering off on their own and people waiting around so that you're able to get money, or even worse, getting found fighting another team and then going down and having to regain before the game is technically even started. But since we're all playing together, we have our loadout and we're about to kick out right now and find some action. So right now we're making our way over to Nova, and we got some shots going off right away. We're going to be trying to pick some players out of the air. It looks like we got some live pings coming up from Scythe. I think we're gonna try and team shoot this once he gets a little bit closer to the ground. Here come the shots. Now we got a break on this enemy. Are we gonna get this down? Well, pay attention to the kill feed. We are gonna get the down. Carnage is going to get the down, and Jamie's going to get the thirst on that. We got some enemies behind us as well too, so we're gonna be making our way back towards our east over here, towards Harbor, pushing aggressively. And that's one of those things too, guys. If you're playing a ranked game, you absolutely want to try and keep your pace up as much as you possibly can and try to get on top of teams when they are not ready to fight. We got some action right away. Carnage actually cleaning up pretty quickly. Somebody in this Harbor building. We have another whole team in front of us, so we originally got our loadout as well too. So we're gonna push over towards them and try and get some picks here. Going to get 1 player down. Good shots coming out from Scythe. We're all going to be pushing up and collapsing. Gonna get that finish as well. So there's 1 kill on the board. We got high alert behind us. We're actually getting flanked. Right now, I would be looking for Doc to try and get a little bit closer to us so we can get some help over the top, but a little bit out of position here, unfortunately. This player is super weird spot, happens to be right beside him on the stairs, playing incredibly awkward. I'm gonna be honest, that player on the other team actually sold his teammate because he was just sitting there waiting, and he let his teammate get thirsted and killed. Kind of a crazy, if not a bad play on the enemy's part, but sometimes those bad, weird plays happen to work out. So, Scythe able to get back onto his loot, regain rather quickly, throw a smoke down just so he can safely grab all of his weapons and his perks. Okay, got enemies right next to us once again. Great shots coming up from Scythe. That guy got World Star, didn't even have a chance to touch the ground. Slam Jamathied. Got some plays over by Water Tower. We're just kind of peppering players as we go along. And that's one of those things. I will say I'm kind of on the fence as far as if you should or should not be doing that in a ranked game. But if you happen to get a break on someone or get some damage on them and then they die immediately, you can get an assist off of that and get some more SR. So it's not really a terrible play to go for. So number 2 on the list as far as being a valid teammate is making sure that if you happen to go buy a buy station is that you're actually spending your money. The last thing you want to be doing is walking around with $15,000 to $20,000 when you could be getting self-revives, UAVs. If somebody has to regain and get even another loadout or even getting their meta weapons, and you absolutely should be doing that. So that's also very valid right there. They stopped by the buy station. They got the portable radar and some other perks as well. There's some other things from the buy station as well. So we're looking like we're in pretty good shape. Once again, all staying relatively close together here. Carnage a little bit on the edge of the prison right now. Should be catching up in a second. Got some high ground on this enemy. Free beams over towards headquarters here. Gonna get some shots on this Izzy, gonna get the down out of the air and going to die on impact. That's another thing too that's huge in my opinion to say that you are a valid player is please live ping your enemies, guys. If you're playing and you're not live pinging, you are selling the bag. If you're not playing with the mic, then I already don't know what you're doing, but at least live ping, at least let people know where enemies are. Speaking of which, another live ping going down on this nuke skin, gonna get the down, gonna get the finish. Unfortunately, I think we lost Doc Jimmy there. He kind of got separated by us or from us. Down goes the portal radar. Thankfully that we bought that early. We have somebody on our roof. I'm pretty sure, unless they're in this room with us. Yep, I think they're 1 floor above, or they might have got, yep, they're right above us. Sounds like they're in the actual tower. You can hear the metal ladder. So we should be in the ladder room. There's also a ladder on the outside. This ladder here is actually new. If you played old Rebirth, that ladder was not there before. So, multiple ways up onto this roof. We got a guy in the tower for sure. We hear shoots being pulled. We're about to engage another fight right now. Lots of action going on. Another down. Great shots coming out from Scythe and Carnage getting the down and the thirst. The nade's going up over the top. A break on that nade as well. Phenomenal nade. So I'm expecting a push right here. Let's listen in and see what happens.
Dropping a PA on the building. Oh my god, this fucker just one-shot me, bro. Holy shit.
No way.
It's like, he's right on my body.
He's
right
up.
next to my danger ping. Yeah, absolute roof, absolute roof.
Broken, broken, broken.
Got my Renetti.
Yeah, he does have a Renetti.
No, I got ripped, bro.
Player life. Back in 11.
So kind of a crazy play. I'm not sure what that guy was on that we went against, but he is in a different class as far as World Star in our own team. He had the shotgun ripping, and I think he also had a Renetti as well. So very, very well equipped, close range enemy, and both Scythe and Carnage unfortunately got caught off guard there. I will say one of the things that kind of fell apart there is they happened to not push that enemy at the same time. Yes, it's only one person, but when you're playing ranked, you absolutely want to try and play the numbers if you can. Don't just assume that you can walk in and get your free 1v1s or even 2v1s. If you have the opportunity to 2v1 or 3v1 a single enemy, it might feel like overkill, but even in the world of ranked, you're going to get extra SR from getting team kills and also getting assists. So if you ever get the chance to stack, which a lot of people don't love, but if you have the opportunity to do that just to get a single kill, it actually works out to be better because of the SR benefit. Once again, really quickly hitting a buy station during the fire sale, just stocking up on our place. Got some high alert behind us, shooting across the bridge along prison here. Doc playing relatively close, getting a down in the thirst. Now you're gonna get that finish. Sitting on 5 kills right now. We got a lot of guys over here towards industry as well too, a lot of fighting down below. And guys, really quickly, if you're someone who's looking for a solid teammate or solid team, I highly encourage you guys to use the comment section of this video saying, hey, I'm a diamond player, I'm a platinum player, or even a crimson player, and I'm looking for a team. I'm looking for people to rank up with and play with as much as possible. And if not that, at the very least, join the Discord. You can definitely find a team there as well. And as I say that, we have, unfortunately, Carnage going down. Doc actually turning up on his own for a little bit of separation here. They're close together on the mini map as far as Scythe and Doc, but they are separated as far as elevation. So if Doc gets run up on right now or if Scythe gets run up on, there's really no way of helping each other. So let's listen in right now to see what the game plan is now that Scythe has some extra money here.
Go for the buy. Do you have a gas mask?
They just jump. They just jump for the buy.
Oh yeah, same. Yep. Nice ball back.
That is not wall bangable. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Flying in right above, right above. I'm just getting back inside. I'm back inside, yo.
Same.
Right on me.
So some great communication and some huge team shots coming out by our team here, keeping each other alive and actually avoiding a kind of crazy situation there. We had somebody run up on us over by forklift coming up the ladder into prison. We were not ready for that at bottom cafeteria as far as going for that fight, but once again staying very close together and actually able to stay alive. So in my opinion, this is one of the most important things too. I will say SR is definitely gained towards the end of the game. So if it's only 2 players alive, if you have your whole team alive, you gotta have some sort of game plan. You're not always going to be in the perfect position, but every game is always winnable from every position as long as you have some sort of game sense, or you have the utility, or potentially you prepared for a moment like this earlier on in the game. So we're gonna be pushing up, trying to get inside the zone here. I don't mind this. One of the really smart plays that Scythe actually did right here is he smoked the enemy. Rather than trying to smoke himself to rotate through the smoke, he blinded the enemy so he could rotate freely in the open, which is a very smart play, allowing him to get almost into circle, pick up another kill, and also keeping his team with him. We got a PA over the top. Okay. Staying alive, just playing the edge here. So at this point now, we're super close to a buy station. If I'm thinking anything right now, I want to try and get Carnage back. But it seems like we have this building. Everybody's going to be to our east, I'm pretty sure, towards the bioweapon side of the map, or industry. There's the buyback. Perfect. Okay. So we have Carnage going to be flying back in. If I'm Carnage, I'm flying down to this building or towards the back side of our building so I can try and get some of the weapons from the enemies that we just killed. Okay. Get another crack on the truck. We do have Simtexes as well. I'd be looking over the top here. Right here, I'd be playing extremely safe. We could be pushing up a little bit towards the wall or even going on top of this building to get some high ground. It's not crazy high ground, but if the enemies have to rotate through the open like this, we could have a better vantage point. I don't mind this. Yes, we got some pepper on them, but still, we want to try and get those downs if we possibly can. Or potentially even throw a Simtex over the top. This is a fantastic Heglitz. There's the Simtex going over the top. I don't know how that didn't hit anybody, which is kind of insane. Just based on where they were, it looked like that was at least going to hit somebody. I do like the effort as far as the Simtex going down. Somehow, I'm not sure how our team was not aware of somebody right on the buy station. So a little bit of an L, I will say, by our team not watching the buy, letting somebody almost run up right on top of them. Thankfully for us, that enemy was only looking for a buy, not looking for the smoke. So he didn't happen to shoot at any of our teammates. Everybody's still alive. Okay. Playing us a little bit of cover. So right now, all of a sudden, the team that we're fighting against does have a little bit of position on us. Although we're in a very small circle, they have the outside of the circle. Hold on a second. Okay, all of a sudden, not in a great spot. I will say, kind of a weird play to try and shoot that counter UAV out of the air, rather than, more importantly than rather than putting the importance on shooting the enemies. Scythe is gonna go down, and all of a sudden we were in a fantastic spot, and we're falling apart here at the end here. And just like that, we are going to be coming 3rd place in this match. So I will say towards the end here, we weren't in a terrible spot. It was kind of like a 50-50. The biggest thing for sure is that we had our full team and there was not a full enemy team against us. But the biggest mistake, in my opinion, is shooting up at the counter UAV and just taking your eyes off the enemies. We know where everybody is. That little bit of information as far as the minimap pings is not going to be the lifesaver or game changer for us. We've got to keep our head on a swivel and be looking at the enemies. So unfortunate, but I will say, our entire team still went relatively positive, I think between 80 to 100 SR each. So still a great game. Would I say that our team is valid? I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna say that it was valid because it still is a ranked game top 3 finish. But guys, if you did enjoy the video and you learned something new, please be sure to subscribe. And once again, thanks for watching.